What do you think's more likely to exist, a werewolf or a vampire?
Definitely a vampire.
People think skinwalkers exist.
People think a lot of things.
People
exist.
One of our friends is a well-known furry. I'm not making fun of them.
Shout out Chaz.
Oh, he name dropped him. You guys together have a strength of like a teenage boy and a baby.
I disagree with you. I have tremendous strength.
Every day we're getting closer and closer to banging. I just want that to be said.
No, I'll never let it happen because then you'll be right.
I just want
again.
I'm always right
Say-
eventually. Bring us in, Danny. Go. 3, 2, 1.
Why are you wearing the same shirt as me?
Don't. Why is it? The real question is, why isn't JT wearing the same shirt as us?
No
That's a good point. And also, you're right. Between us wearing my hat.
I am wearing his hat.
This is a farce. You're wearing my shirt and my hat.
But you could also wear this hat.
No, I can't.
plug the website.
God, I don't want to insult you, but sometimes.
Well, no, it's on your head.
Pickyboys.com to get whatever you want on there. Just get anything.
that's
Whatever you
lots.
want. And this hat's there.
Yeah, you can't get that hat, though.
There really,
I mean, you can.
There's so much cool stuff that goes up there, and a lot of it is up for a limited time.
True.
We're always refreshing
Most of it is up for a limited time.
Yeah.
True. So and that'll probably be for how many months do you say? What day is it? It's probably a month or two left on this
Yeah.
collection.
We'll have a new summer collection.
True. So if you want any Picky Boys University stuff, now's the time, babe.
All right. So now I'm starting to agree. I think my hands, I had an allergic reaction. I was playing with some bushes outside, and I think my hands do have an allergic reaction. It's not looking great. Just see if you can zoom in and see it. If you can't, I promise there's something going on here.
Are they itchy?
No, nothing. Just red and spotty. Really tiny dots. It looks like I was bit by 1 million bed bugs.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know. My skin's way too sensitive. I can't survive anywhere.
Have you guys ever had bed bugs or lice? Maybe.
I've had lice a few times.
Never had bed bugs or lice.
Gross.
I've had lice a few times because my brothers were lice infested from the year of
Ugh.
2nd grade to 6th grade. Lice infested.
Did you have to shave and go to school?
No, I wore a nightcap with toothpaste.
Really?
Yeah,
Does that help?
I think so. I don't know. That's what my mom said. Just like rub toothpaste on it and just like threw me out there. I also never like. I don't think I had any bugs on me. I was surrounded by people with bugs, so it was more preventative cocoon layer. You know.
So when I was in, what was this? I think this was before I switched schools. So 1st grade. No, it was after. So 2nd grade.
You do look like a lice boy. I just want to get that out.
Well, that's what everyone thought. They sent out a letter to all the parents and all whatever to tell their kids that someone had lice, but they didn't say who in the letter. And that day when I came back to school, I just happened to get a buzz cut.
Oh,
because I would get a buzz cut every haircut. I would just get a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Down 3 on top, 2 on the sides, right?
Love
Always
that.
get that. And yeah, so I just happened to, after they sent a letter, come back with a buzz cut. Wasn't me. Didn't have the lice. The kid who actually had the lice did also come back with a haircut, but like a much, much longer haircut.
Right.
And everyone thought I had lice. And that was the start of the assassination of my character.
That was the start of the assassination of JT's character.
Truly, I never was suspected of lice, even though I feel like my hair, especially when it gets curly, would just be a lice's dream.
I don't know. I think it's too dense. You know, it's a lot of density in there. It's like you
Yeah,
can't really
so-
camp in a super dense forest. You need some. You need
I
some
guess
plane.
that's true. You need
a good
some
point.
scalp to get on. Lice are weird. If my kid ever had lice, you just save bald.
Throw out the kid. Oh, shave his head.
Bald him.
That's what they did. That's
Bald 'em.
my brother and my brother. They both just shaved their head and they didn't look great.
And you put your head in tomato soup, right?
I thought that was a skunk.
Yeah, I thought those were a skunk. Like if a skunk sat on my face, I'd have to tongue tomato soup.
Oh, I thought that was head lice and chicken pox.
No, chicken pox, you take a bath with other kids who have chicken pox, and that way you get
Yes,
stronger
the
immune
chicken pox
system.
Right,
Party.
you soak up the other chicken pox.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad I had chicken pox when I was a kid because I don't want fucking shingles or something.
I don't think I had chicken pox.
Oh, it's bad.
I got the
That's
shot.
bad.
Don't you get shot with it?
It's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help
You believe in that?
Yeah, I know.
No, actually, I can still get shingles.
Oh,
But-
so what was the point?
Adult chicken pox is much worse. You're supposed to get it when you're a kid.
But
You
isn't
should get it now.
Isn't
honestly.
adult chicken pox shingles?
No. You can only get shingles once you've gotten chicken pox.
But if I had the shot, I've gotten chicken pox.
No, you haven't.
Shingles,
No.
such a weird name. Isn't that like roofing?
Yeah,
That is roofing.
yeah.
But that's not how vaccines work.
Are they called shingles because you shiver?
No.
I picture like for some reason I picture shivering. I picture shingles clanking.
Oh, I pictured shingles as like an STD. Honestly, just hearing the name, like I caught shingles
she gave me
from
the
Sheila,
shingles.
dude.
Yeah, Sheila gave me the shingles.
Yeah, dude.
We call her Sheila Shingles.
They do call her that.
No, shingles is terrible. Burning pain all over, itching.
That sounds
Starting
like
to sound
it too.
like
Yeah.
STD. Yeah.
Terrifying. Yeah.
And then it's mumps or measles
But
or measles. Oh, that's the same.
But chicken pox, you gotta get it. You should go to a school or something.
What's crazy? I don't know about shingles, but like some of these diseases that you can get when you're older and stuff, man. When you recover, it can leave you like, oh yeah, this half of my face doesn't work, or like now I always have this tingle over here. Like it can literally affect you forever. It's insane.
Isn't that weird? Like you just one day you just get out of bed and you're like, this arm's weird. That's it.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that so fucking
It's
weird?
very scary, honestly.
Yeah, it's like that's so
Dude,
okay.
the human body is a machine made of meat.
It's a meat machine.
Like all machines, like parts start to fail.
I think Meat Machine would be my porn name.
Meat machine.
The Meat Machine. I like that.
I'd watch.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Every day we're getting closer and closer to banging. I just want that to be said.
No, I'll never let it happen because then you'll be right.
I just want that
again.
I'm always right
He's
eventually.
saying the words. There's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words out there. Also, you know what I've had recently? I've I think it's maybe a masculine urge, but it's just been rising out of me to like die in battle with like being the sole person holding off like a horde of something. It's just like it's my masculine urge in me to do it. Like go, and just hold off a horde as long as I can.
I think I'm aged like 25-ish. Everyone gets that.
Yeah, you think like you just unlock that when you come into it?
I definitely don't want to die in battle, but I would love. I as I get older, I do want to die in more spectacular ways.
Okay,
you
yeah.
know?
So we're kind of on the same page.
Yeah. You just have to. I want to have a spectacular death. I don't want it to be normal.
That's
I
good.
can see that. Like,
Good for
okay,
you.
you'd rather die, let's say, like in the running of the bulls. One of the bulls got you and you got stabbed, and then died. Or, yeah, middle of the night, he pooped his pants and had a heart attack.
Yeah,
It's like,
I don't know. I think in that scenario, I'd rather the poop pants and die because, like, if you die, if Danny said, "I'm going to run with the bulls,"
and then died.
and died, I'd be like, "That's not cool. You're an idiot. Like you
Right, bad
deserve
example.
that." It was a bad example.
true.
It's like if you get caught though, like you're like your family's running away and like I don't know, people are chasing you. Like, go, I got this, and then you die. That's cool. That's spectacular.
I was at a cemetery over Easter a few weeks ago. The cemetery in Calvary, it's in New York. Hundreds of thousands of people there, and you see graves, and they're crazy. It's like fucking born in like 1782. It's like, God damn.
Yeah, that's way too old.
This man was like 20 years into the founding of the country, 10 years into the founding of the country.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's way too old. Like, who's still visiting that? Get rid of it. Make new space for the new people.
That's what I was asking. It's like because then I started thinking about like how much does a funeral plot cost? First of all, a lot of fucking money. But then I thought, is it a lot of money because you're essentially buying something for someone to upkeep for at least the next couple hundred years?
I thought they refresh them shorter than that.
I don't think it's that anymore. There's no way. There's no way. Unless
Then
you
why?
get,
I mean, there was countless, not 1700s ones, but there was countless 1800 ones.
maybe you got to get the deluxe package. You're like, oh, we could tack on another 25 years protection plan, an extra 150.
I don't think. Do they just say fuck it? It's 200 years, you're gone.
Dude, who's telling them where did this go? Who's doing it?
I don't know.
Not one person.
I'm not sure about that. I mean, first of all, most graves, even people who died in the 1900s, not visited at all.
That's what I'm saying. Get rid of them.
It's not about the frequency of the visit. It's just about the fact that it's there.
I disagree. It's the action that counts, not the thought.
No, I'm saying, but they don't destroy the ones that aren't visited. Like that's not what it's about.
I like seeing the ones where it's a really tiny headstone. Like it's just like super small and cute, and it just
So sad.
it says a little thing.
Also, I saw one.
No, I'm not saying for a kid.
I saw
don't know-
no.
I'm saying
I'm saying it's sad. It's like
He wants a mausoleum.
yeah. I mean, no, I don't want a mausoleum, but like if you're gonna celebrate a life, I'd like to have more than like a beach rock. Like
fucking guy,
let's have a nice ornate stone. By the
Why
way-
would you care?
Typical headstone. Saw it falling over. I was like, oh my god, the headstone fell over. Tried to pick it up. Incredibly heavy.
Bro, it's just a piece of granite.
I understand that, but I was expecting to at least be able to leverage and tip it up.
Oh no, I'm sure you couldn't.
I could not.
No, yeah.
And then my dad was there. He could not. And then we tried together. Could not do it. This was a heavy
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
stone.
your dad's an old man, but
I don't know about old man.
You guys,
Okay.
you guys together have a strength of like a teenage boy and a baby.
I disagree with you. I have tremendous strength in my legs.
That's true.
And I was
true.
and I was simply I wasn't trying to lift it up. I was just trying to tilt it up. I was using leverage
Question.
to push it up.
How do you know that's not how it was supposed to look?
Antonio,
Don't Antonio me.
it was obviously not how it was supposed to look.
Was there
Some
dirt on the
bad
there are
person.
ones that are. I believe you that it wasn't how it's supposed to look, but there are ones that are like not so much gravestones that are just like
Kind of upward rocks.
they
Yeah,
slightly tilt up, and I'm like that.
Yeah,
Those are cool.
It was not one of those.
Like a ramp.
I like those.
Those are cool.
Again, it's just like I want an ornate headstone for sure.
That's fine. I
You don't care?
don't care at all.
Really? Actually, you know what? It's either an ornate headstone or I've been thinking a lot more about cremation recently. I like the idea of just having a really cool ornate box.
Dude, they used to bury. This is how stupid we were back then, or we're stupid. They used to bury bodies upside down because they were afraid they were going to come back, and if they were trying to dig to the top, they would be digging down instead.
Got 'em.
And come back as in like, come back, not like I'm alive. Like,
Yeah.
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 They would bury them in cages too. Like, can't get them out of here. To even have the fear to do that, it had to happen once, right? It had to happen once.
Impossible. No.
Why is it impossible?
No.
No, yeah. But wait, which?
No, like
For
a
what?
vampire or
Oh,
something like that.
no.
No.
Just to clarify, you
I was
don't think
gonna
it's
say,
possible
they-
there was one?
They buried people who are still alive.
Yeah, that's why they
many
had the bell.
times.
They had the bell. But I'm saying like they were afraid of vampires and like not zombies, I guess, but like coming back, so they would bury them upside down. You only have that fear if there was one, some kind.
But again, was there one or was it one of those situations and then they went, holy shit, it's a vampire, and then they killed him anyway, even though
Stake through the heart.
like I do not think the vampires exist.
Oh,
I don't think they've ever existed.
Oh man, this is.
I think I
what if
think
one's watching?
I think that sometimes strange events like that, like you accidentally buried a person, then get twisted and manipulated over time
yeah.
into stories about
Bro.
a guy who's resurrected.
Have you ever heard a story from someone? You ever heard a story from someone who wasn't there and got the story told to them,
Yeah.
and how much details change? And then think of that over like 100 years, over like
I mean,
1,000 years.
What about the person that was there and can't retell the story?
Yeah, and exaggerates everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That exactly. So I don't think that there was a vampire. Is to answer your question.
I think
There was
that-
definitely a pale dude who did maybe drink blood and was just a weirdo.
So you're telling me this is more likely than there just have been a vampire.
yeah.
Yes. Oh
A,
my God,
a
yes.
super pale dude gets buried, is alive, climbs out of the grave, starts drinking blood and eats somebody or bites somebody.
Oh, dude, he might have
That's
just
more
he might
likely?
have just been starving and like got a rat and was so hungry he was like, I bit into it, and then that evolves into like
And also, he's pale because he's been under the ground for 5 fucking days.
yeah. I think that's far more likely.
I'm telling you, it's out there.
No.
And then he also burnt up in the sun. Also, that happened as well. Now what?
That happens to me and Danny.
True. Vampires don't exist.
Wouldn't risk it. What do you think's more likely to exist, a werewolf or a vampire?
Definitely a vampire.
People think skinwalkers exist.
People think a lot of things.
People
exist.
no, but like a lot of people today think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
skinwalkers
Like
exist.
that's probably the most. Probably people think that exists the most.
Yeah.
And Bigfoot probably. That's probably tied.
Yeah. But between vampire and werewolf, I'd say vampire. The whole transformation
Yeah, but
thing
like,
seems a lot less
Yeah, but
likely.
that's what a vampire does too. They transform into a bat.
No, not that kind of.
No,
Not that.
that's
not,
like
not,
a-
not
that's
that.
like
That's
a-
like a cartoon vampire.
yeah.
Like really.
You're shunning their.
Although I think
skills.
that was the origin of vampires. Was I think Vlad the Impaler
Turn into a bat.
No, I think first of all he is Dracula. He is like the inspiration for Dracula, and I think he, when he was going into battle, released a bunch of rabid bats to like attack the enemies, and then the story is told from that where like the enemy soldiers turned into bats and like attacked us.
Well, they did technically.
No, technically they did it.
Technically, they did. Technically, the enemy turned into bats.
But yeah, so that is that original idea for a vampire. But
Dude, who comes up with that? It's like,
the strategy,
yeah. Like, hey, let's go into the cave and just collect a bunch of rabid bats and just let's hope they don't bite our people.
I think that's yeah. I feel like we've used like almost every animal. We've tried to use it in warfare. Elephants for sure.
Oh, for sure, elephants.
Hannibal. You know,
What?
dude, I think they use
Hannibal. He took the elephant's
Oh,
cross.
I thought you said cannibal. I was like,
No,
which
Hannibal.
one? Yeah.
In World War I or II, they tried to attach bombs to dogs and send them to
Ooh.
run under German tanks and blow up.
I think they did do it.
I
now
think
they
either they tried or they did.
Yeah.
There's a whole memorial somewhere, I forgot where, but dedicated to the horses that lost their life in World War One.
Good.
That is so dumb.
Never mind.
It's just so dumb.
Why?
It's just so dumb.
Why?
I don't know. It's so dumb.
We killed multiple people and animals for
Okay.
no reason.
Every
Who's
human
going
every,
to visit the horse?
every
Oh.
human
Don't
every human has their own grave. We can't give all the thousands or hundreds of thousands of horses one thing.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah,
a
that's
horse.
fine.
It's not like a horse cemetery.
That's what I thought.
No,
That's what I
It's probably
thought.
just like a statue. Or,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
like a horse.
Oh, give them two.
yeah.
Give them two. I just thought for every war horse,
No,
there was
that-
a grave. It's like,
that would be
put a
ridiculous.
shopping mall, you know?
Don't you buy plots in threes or something?
Yeah. Every plot is sold in 3 deep.
So what if your family of 4? You think, someone's got to be the odd man out here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Who's the runt of the family?
Honestly, really, it's just the last person's problem.
yeah,
like, it's not.
no, yeah.
It's just the last.
No, yeah, you don't know what order
It's
you're gonna
just the
die
last
in.
person's problem.
True, and also you can usually get like an extension or dig deeper.
A little sidecar.
Yeah.
People really listen to us talk about this shit, huh?
I don't. If anybody's here, how's everybody?
Yeah, they're
doing?
gone. They're all
Did
gone
you
now.
see there is? Do you know who Lo-Fi Girl is?
Yes,
There was a new character introduced into the Lo-Fi Girl verse.
Well, I don't know what Lo-Fi Girl is.
Lo-Fi Girl is basically a 24/7 live stream of a girl on her computer with
do
her
know
cat on her desk.
Yeah.
They play lo-fi beats all the time.
that girl's a workhorse.
And she's been coding a website, a new info. This actually happened like 2 weeks ago. But she's been coding a website, and now there's a Lo-Fi Boy, and Lo-Fi Boy plays more like synth music, like kind of more futuristic kind of lo-fi.
What does her coding a website have to do with anything?
That was like people like that's how they revealed Lo-Fi Boy. Like they revealed what she was working on this whole time.
And it was Lo-Fi Boy.
And it was like this website, and then that led to Lo-Fi Boy now.
So she's gone.
No, she's still there.
Oh, nice.
Now they're
Well,
both
it's two
I don't-
separate.
I don't know what she's working on now.
Do they bang?
No, but they really tried to do it subliminally. Like at first there was a little Morse code in the background in one of the apartments, and it was blinking,
That's so much work.
and it was to the website.
All right, I have probably the most serious question I've ever asked
Okay.
on this podcast.
I'm ready.
The Lo-Fi Girl and the new Synth Boy.
Okay.
How fast was fan-made porn made about them, you think?
I don't know. Probably very fast.
Yeah,
Without a doubt, if I had to give a guess, under an hour.
under an hour. I would say, like, if I really, probably, like, 4 minutes.
Dude, real
There's
good
some
artists.
There's some artists out there. They could work quick.
Man, they could draw something up so quick.
What's the age of Lo-Fi Girl?
Definitely seems to be like college age.
Phone's dead. I'm really curious to know. Can you look it up, please?
Look up what?
How old is
How old is the Lo-Fi
Oh,
Girl?
I thought you meant look up Lo-Fi Girl porn.
No, you'll do that later on your own time.
She doesn't have an age.
Yeah, she definitely does.
It's just Reddit. I mean, people are taking a guess.
What are they saying?
She is ageless and young. Wait, what? She is ageless and young, new and old. She is the goddess of homework.
All right. I'm starting to
shouldn't
think.
have
I'm
asked.
starting to think she's under 18 with that.
People say she's like probably in college, so maybe in her 20s, late teens.
All right. Never mind. So we're good. Love that. Love that for her.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Porn.
No, somebody said Lo-Fi Girl kills herself. I didn't
Jesus
know this.
Christ, Danny.
This is what's on Google.
What?
Oh no.
Oh God. Can
Not-
you speak in?
Oh, she didn't kill herself.
Can you
obviously.
speak in lines that are linear?
Yeah, but there's this is Jesus.
All right. I'm sorry. I made him look
This
it up.
is really
Oh
a big
wow.
man.
Wow, that was quick. Is that Lo-Fi Boy?
No.
Oh, it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Lo-Fi Boy. Already getting cheated on.
Aw.
As soon as he's created, getting cheated
got
on.
cucked.
He got cucked immediately.
Well, maybe should I type in Lo-Fi Girl and Lo-Fi Boy porn?
We'll have Jason look it up. Jason, look it up, please. Put it in.
throw it
I'm
on the
kidding.
screen,
Yeah,
please?
Yeah, blur it. He's gonna text me later, like, do you actually want me to do that?
Nothing yet.
No,
I don't buy it.
Nothing yet.
You just don't know where to look.
from
Yeah.
Lo-Fi Boy.
Can I see what
This
he
is
looks
Lo-Fi Boy.
Oh, he looks really young.
Again, I think they're all in college.
I hope so.
Oh my god, this is a straight up cosplay of Lo-Fi Girl.
When I hear like, oh, a cosplay, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna show you this cosplay, I picture like,
When I think of cosplay, maybe it's just because I'm like, I think of porn. Is that weird?
I would say it's 30% weird.
I mean, I know there's like Comic-Con cosplays, but I don't know. What does cosplay mean?
Costume play.
You should have put that together, probably.
The word blank play is usually like a sex thing. I think.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, this is my playroom. That's where I'm fucking you.
Yeah, exactly. Playroom.
That was in front.
Whatever. The play in general. It's weird. It's like, you know. And you can tell the context.
Well, yeah, I would hope you can tell with context.
Yeah. There's like furry people.
That's not cosplay.
In
Right?
a way, it is.
Is it not though?
Is it not?
They wear
fur
costumes.
play?
They're pretending to be.
But doesn't cosplay have to be a fictional character, like a real fictional character,
I don't see what is a real fictional character.
like someone who's like,
I don't think it does.
like, you know, like Sonic is a real fictional character. Like Lo-Fi Girl is a real fictional character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can't just like dress up a furry as like I'm a Isaac the Alpha Sir Main. Like if it doesn't exist, like I'm not cosplaying as that. I'm
Is
dressing.
that your persona?
Sure.
I
Sounds
think
cool.
I think that's definitely cosplay still.
Someone correct me.
You're putting a lot of rules on like on like a topic and group of people who don't follow the fucking rules.
Good for them, honestly.
No, furries are a very misrepresented group in this country.
Is that so?
It is.
How are they represented by the media currently?
That they're just like fucking freaks who like to fuck as animals.
Are you saying that's not what they are?
That was a pretty spot on description to me.
But it's not what they are. I watched this whole Channel 5 thing about it. It's like basically like I don't know. They gave a percentage. I forgot what the exact percentage was, but they claim that like only 30% of it is really like
so high.
NSFW kind of porny
high.
stuff.
Really
that is really
But a lot of furries in general just like are people that may like not like eye contact or like just be like they just like to be behind like a mask, and that's how they engage with people. They like to
no.
embody a character.
Right, but you could still like I feel like it's something that you can still do that. It doesn't have to be like a wolf.
If I walk in a room and like 30% of the people are like on beds having sex, I'm like, this is an orgy. I'm not like, well, they're actually misrepresenting the 60% who aren't.
True.
So,
And what's the other 10%?
Again, but it's not in it's not in the same room necessarily.
Necessarily.
no, okay. Did you see FurCon or whatever it's called?
FurCon.
The like festival held for furries where they
That
got
very sexual.
they got banned from the city because not only was it like,
city.
overtly sexual, like the damage done to the city, they were full because they wear diapers in those suits, so there were full discarded diapers all over the place on cars here and there.
Jesus.
People are getting fucked up, drunk, like throwing bottles. They ruined like tons of public toilets. I don't think it was called FurCon.
All right, so they didn't get tossed out because they were banging everywhere.
Oh, there was plenty of that. But again, these are a rowdy bunch.
Rowdy bunch.
And
All right, maybe they're not misrepresented. I don't know. fuck the furries. Is that what you want me to say?
Oh, don't look at me. I didn't.
I don't know.
welcome
I'm just trying to.
One of our friends is a well-known-
give a voice to the.
One of our friends is a well-known furry. I'm not making fun of them.
Shout out Chaz.
Oh, he name dropped him.
No,
Chaz, I'm pretty sure once a week Chaz gets a message and like he messaged me. He's like, "Can you stop telling people I'm a furry?"
Stop telling them the truth.
Yeah, speak your truth, Chaz.
He has a Sonic costume.
Yeah, we saw it once. There was no
was
hole
very sticky.
in the crotch. It was very strange. Yeah.
I would think there would be. Do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's just like? Do you think you have to paint yourself blue in some regards?
If there's no hole in the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just have like a miscolored.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a lot of like pornographic renditions of characters are just like they put a human penis in skin color onto
Are you talking about the drawn?
this thing.
You talking about the drawn ones?
Yeah.
That does happen.
What other ones are there?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure you can find Sonic with like a big blue penis, but I think there's a lot of them with also like pale penis.
But
It's like,
Sonic-
why would he have that?
Sonic is pale, right? His fur's blue, so you'd have to dye your pubes blue
True.
right.
to really be accurate.
He's right.
It's kind of like how, like a lot of like a dog's penis is like a different color. It's like red,
Red
right?
rocket.
Red rockets.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Looks like lipstick.
Does it? JT knows all about this.
Yeah, a dog blower.
That was a hook, line, and sinker right there. God damn it.
No, I don't know. I don't know what's.
Where are we going with
Yeah,
this?
can we
We gotta go. We've been filming too long.
Segway.
Yeah,
Segway.
we filmed for so long today. What?
I said Segway.
What? You need to segue to something.
Have you ever ridden a Segway?
Yeah. I went on a Segway tour.
Really?
It was amazing.
What's a Segway tour?
You ride, so it was in Nashville, so we rode around Nashville. And he's like, and this is the this, and this is the this. And you ride around between stops.
God, I love you. You must have looked like such a goddamn geek.
Definitely. I had a helmet on, bro.
Such a geek.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I like playing tourists in other places. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't care if I look like a geek, because tourists inherently look like geeks. Like they really do. Like, oh, look at that. Oh. They put the Parthenon in Nashville for no reason.
You want to see the world's...
Full scale Parthenon replica in Nashville.
Oh, why?
Don't know. Was that on your tour?
Did you segue through the Parthenon?
Parthenon?
Parth?
I was like literally 11. I do not remember at all.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Wow, you can ride a Segway that young?
Yeah,
Is it
dude.
a child Segway?
And my little brother, who was I guess 10 at the time,
It was 15 years ago.
like lost control, cracked this dumpster, dude, and fell off. It was a bad spill. I was
It's a
like,
bad spill, right?
thank God he had a helmet.
I feel like I would like a Segway ride. You know, I've never been on one. I would love to ride one.
You look like a Segway rider.
I think it's fun. I mean, it's basically those like hoverboard things that were popular, just with a stick on it.
Do you move with your feet or with that?
Feet. It's the exact same thing as a hoverboard. You just don't have a
Throttle.
Well, you don't have a throttle on.
It's just to push, to lean forward into it. You know.
Oh, so like it just helps you move your feet forward.
Yeah, and it helps you balance. A hoverboard's a little tricky, you know. Not everyone can get up.
Can you straight up, on a hoverboard, if you go too far, you fall off. Can you straight up just like fall off the Segway, or does it kind of have a, that's what I mean. Like,
again,
what does the handle do anything? That's what I'm saying.
For it also, it has like big wheels, so it's a bit more sturdy. But yeah, I mean, it definitely takes like a little bit of skill and getting used to. So again, my brother lost control and slammed into this dumpster. So you could definitely lose control, fall off, whatever. You can do all that.
Are there professional Segway racers?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't even know, but I know.
God.
I've seen so many useless races. I've seen like motorized scooter races. I've
Walk
seen,
races.
Pickup truck races, which are fucking not pickup truck,
Monster truck?
like 18-wheeler without the bed.
Oh shit.
Racing. It's
Oh,
fucking awesome.
I think you need the bed. That's cooler.
Yeah, that's what everybody said in the comments.
Because then you're just driving like little chode Optimuses,
Yeah,
True.
a truck without the bed looks like
Well,
naked.
they're probably trying to not have someone die.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like
much.
that's
Okay.
fair, but it would still be way.
I mean,
cooler.
also you really can't race. You can't race with the like a thing on the back. I
Why
mean,
not?
you can, but any turn you try to make will then.
He'll tip over.
Well, it'd have to be wide turns, but hey, man,
and that's part of the skill.
exactly. Get Ferrari a fucking have Ferrari build a Mack truck engine and put a thing on their back and go.
Yeah, I saw a split. Like they have all those like trucks that hold like gasoline or like fluids.
Like the cylinder one.
Yeah, I saw the cross section of it, and it has like plates in the middle. Because I didn't even think about this.
Oh, you mean on the inside?
Yeah, because I didn't even think about this. Because if you have just like a totally hollow tank and you put a bunch of liquid in it, as you're going down the highway, the water is moving, or the gasoline is like moving forward and moving back, and it's putting like unnecessary pressures all over your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like these discs that stop it from sloshing around as much.
Yeah, because it's already probably hard to brake on those things. Now you're trying to brake with hundreds of pounds of water.
Yeah, exactly.
Saying, no, we're gonna crush this car.
No, driving a truck is very scary. You ever see, you're going down the highway, you see like a truck runoff ramp? That's literally for if a truck gains too much speed, they just bail into this thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's like supposed to be slightly uphill, so you'll
It's
lose
like
some speed.
uphill and like it's usually like dirt and gravel. And and it's usually like after a downgrade on a like highway. And so if you're a truck and you're going too fast, you're supposed to pull in and just fucking push it in, like just ram it in there.
just smash, ram it right in.
Because it's better than losing control and going off the highway.
That's too much. Never driving a truck. Every time I see a truck being driven, it's usually jammed in a place where I need to be past it, and I have to wait another 20 minutes. That's my experience with trucks, really.
I feel like I've driven essentially almost an 18-wheeler, which, again, it is crazy that U-Haul will let anyone with a license. I was 19.
It is true.
I was 19. I couldn't even drink. U-Haul will let anyone with a license drive a full-on truck.
Why were you driving it?
I was moving college apartments, this house. It was only it was less than a mile away.
I don't
Thank
think.
God.
Yeah, I've never gotten the big one. I've had, like the kind of chode U-Haul one. It looks like an ice cream truck kind of. I've done those. Yeah.
Even driving a box truck like that is very different than driving a car.
Not really. I
It
feel like
is.
that's the same as me driving. That's smaller than my Lincoln.
That's not true.
That's not,
This way, yeah. This way.
I don't know which model you were talking about, but I feel like that's
The
not
ice cream
true.
truck. Like just compare,
Like the one
compare
we
it to
the
an
one,
ice cream
the one
truck.
we used to move
Yeah,
my
yeah,
apartments.
yeah.
That is not smaller than your. No, it is not.
Pretty much the same.
No, it is
No, it's
not.
pretty much the same exact thing.
SUV.
Antonio, you can stand on the bed of that truck.
You can stand on that.
No, you can't.
No, I'm saying like this way. It's the same. Like not
What-
this
what-
way.
what-
He means
This way.
width.
You mean
Length.
Length?
Oh,
No,
you
it's
mean length.
no, it's
No,
not.
it
I
is.
don't know. Height. It's width's probably the same actually.
Width is the closest thing.
Could
you
be the
got.
same.
Yeah, I'm a lot of girth in my car.
But you weren't saying same. You were saying yours was bigger.
No, yeah, it is bigger this way and that way.
No, it is
Just not this way.
That's ridiculous.
You don't know what I drive.
I do.
They don't know what I drive. Hopefully,
You can look it up. You just said it.
I didn't tell them what kind.
Never mind.
You're about to just say it.
I'm just saying that anybody with a brain could go big Lincoln.
Did they also
And then
type
bada
that
bing,
part?
there it is.
All right. Well, before we end,
It helps you navigate.
oh, you're a pussy. We didn't tell them the color. It's fine. Before we divulge any more personal information, let's just get the hell out of here. JT, tell them where to find you.
All right.
Okay, find me streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/thepickyboys, and on Instagram, JTHolden97.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. This past Thursday was 420, so you can go to patreon.com/pickyboys, and there's a high episode right now. We all got very high, and we talked.
And we chatted. Also,
And we chatted.
The Picky Boys on Instagram. Still got to get used to it.